All right, we're back for another English lesson on YouTube. High value English. Oh my gosh, what is this? Number 12, lesson number 12. So, continuing on, there's about 40 or so lessons I have. So, we're, about a quarter of the way through. And so, yeah, we've been in lots of work with, I call it kind of noun management. That includes, pronouns and, the nil words or, group words, how to, when a noun, a person, a place, or a thing is introduced, and then the second or third time we don't say that again, we use another word to communicate it without having to say it again and again and again. Also, the or those are super important. But maybe we'll take a break from that. Let's get back to some verb. Let's use a verb usage. And so that's in a textbook called, tenses. But that's an English word in a textbook. But yeah, let's get into a new verb usage or verb style. This is the passive tense. All right, the passive tense. And even that name is kind of, I don't really, I don't know what it means, really. That's just the name of it. But, this style, I kind of explain it to my students. It flips the focus of the verb. So what does that mean? Let's use some examples. So for example, I stole a bicycle. All right. So I stole a bicycle. So get that image in your mind of me cutting the lock, looking around, and then taking it for myself. I guess you could say, that I am the actor. So I'm the one, I am doing it. I did it. But if we want to flip the focus of it, we might say my bicycle. So it wasn't me. Don't focus on me, not me. Focus on the bicycle. My bicycle, we're going to say, was stolen. Okay. So now we have the actor is who? We don't know. We don't know who did it. And this is a tricky tense, a tricky style, because you now have these two verbs. So verb A, the first verb, and then verb B, which is a strange, unusual, you've got the normal past tense of stole, which is also strange. Steal is the present, stole is the past. Now you have stolen. Why do we do this? I don't know. It goes back to maybe English history, different languages merging and joining together, and then this was the way, the style to communicate this. So in this case, it's saying, I don't know who did it, but my bicycle is gone. It was stolen. Okay, so that's what maybe the number one reason for passive tense is. I don't know who did it. I don't know who. Okay, so the actor, that's what I mean. The actor is I don't know. Okay, now let's say another version. Let's move. I'm gonna move this all down. Here's another example. So we'll say again, my bicycle was repaired in only 10 minutes. Okay, so this again puts the focus on the bicycle. It's the gesture is, the signal is, don't worry, who did it? I don't know. Or maybe I do know, but don't worry about that. That's not the main focus of my message to you. I want to tell you my bicycle was repaired, super fast in only 10 minutes. Maybe fast for me. Maybe I was having trouble with it for a long time, or I couldn't do it myself. But finally, it was fixed, and it was fast. Okay, so it could be the actor. Maybe the actor is who? Well, no. Well, I think I do know. I went to the store. I went to the shop. The actor is kind of maybe unimportant. Okay, so I'm communicating. Where is it? Don't worry about it. Don't ask about that. The bicycle. That's the main focus. Okay, it's unimportant. It's unimportant to the message. We'll say. We'll put it down. Okay, so number 2 is that one. The don't worry about who did it. Okay, so the actor is not important. Maybe we'll take this out. Okay. Now I've got another version. Now I think a textbook maybe has usually these two, but I have another reason why we use this style. And I'm going to say this one. So the American president was elected, we'll say yesterday. Okay, so was elected. So after an election, the votes come in, and then this person was chosen, was elected. All right. Now in this case, well, we know who. We know the actors are the American voters, right? So we know that. And also, well, don't worry about who. I'm not really gesturing that. Oh, don't worry about them. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I think this means the actors are, I'm going to say, it's obvious. It's obvious who the actors are, right? So what is obvious? Well, let's explain. So obvious means it's very, very easy to understand. Or I don't have to explain, right? So if I say, immediately you understand. I don't have to tell you. So it's obvious who elected, who did the voter. Well, the actors are, the USA voters. Right? So I think that's a third one. So number 3 is it's obvious. Right? I don't have to explain. I don't have to explain. I don't have to explain it. Okay, so I think there's 3 reasons there, but and it's important to know why we do. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this? All right. Well, anyway, let's go on. Okay, so now those are the 3 reasons. Usually a textbook is this one. I don't know. Don't worry about it. But I think this third one is also, it's important to remember. So let's do some more examples. Let's see. My car was washed, right? Was washed, for only, we'll say $5, right? So the important message is, this car is clean now. It was washed, and it was so cheap. Only $5. Unbelievable. I don't care. I forget. Or, but the $5, that's the important part. How about my YouTube video was watched, 1,000 times yesterday. Okay, who watched it? Well, I don't know who, but it's, YouTube watchers. So audience people. So but again, that's not important. I'm trying to communicate. It's 1,000. That's a lot. Okay. Or how about my bag was found in, we'll say, what, Shinjuku Station. Oh, yes, I lost it. And then the bag was found. Who? I don't know. I don't know who found it. I don't care, but it's it's with the police, or I can get it. I can find it now. All right. So, yep, the tricky part is now again, let's get back into the grammar. Be careful. You've got two verbs here. Now, luckily, usually you've got this, easy version, the ed type, washed, watched. Okay. And sometimes, and then this is the same, I found, or it was found, the same verb, but you do have those strange ones like eaten, broken, spoken, stolen, that's an irregular one. So yes, it is troublesome to have to learn and remember those. And you have to memorize those. But you just learn them by producing your own original sentences. Okay. Let's see. So also this one, let's go down. Let's see. So car was, YouTube video was. So these are all singular. Let's say this. We'll turn this my bags. Now this is plural. Now you have to be careful. Now this has to be plural. My bags were found. Ooh, so another chance to make a mistake. And this is why I think students often, you have kind of a double chance to make a mistake. So it's risky, but you should learn this style. Okay, I was, he was, you were. It is a tricky. Should we do it with you? Let's see. You were called to the office this morning. Okay, you were called to by, I don't know, the teacher, or by the boss, or whoever. Okay, so be careful. Yep, it is tricky, but it's you have to do it, right? Let's look at it together and make your own examples. Now, also, this is the past stop. What is it? Past passive, I guess. It's all before now. My car was washed. YouTube video was watched. Bags were found. And I think a textbook usually does the past tense. I don't know. I feel like the main focus is always on the past, but we're gonna, if you're feeling, you're feeling worried now, well, we're going to continue, because let's use this chance to expand into the other times. So these are pretty common in a textbook, but let's go now. Let's try some in the present. Now, what present means, again, it means your regular schedule. Oh my gosh, schedule, or it's routine. It's normal. What's it? Normal routine. Okay, that's usually the main job. Oh, I can never get these on here. Okay, so let's say, for example, my mother's computer was hacked last year, right? So a hacker, who? I don't know. A hacker got in my mother's computer. My mother's computer was hacked. By who? I don't know. But actually, it's not only last year. It's every year. It's every year some computer trouble by a hacker. So we're going to say my mother's computer is hacked every year. Okay, so for example, my mother is very, no virus software or whatever, just every time it is hacked. So it's part of the normal routine, a regular schedule. Computer is single, so it is, but then the past tense of hacked. So yeah, that's where it gets tricky too. This is present. This first verb is the word that communicates it's every time, and then the main verb is the past tense version. Let's do some more. Let's see. My shirts are, because it's plural, are I'm gonna say we'll say washed. Okay, they are washed every Tuesday. Okay, so this is saying I don't do it. Who does it? I don't know. A company, a shop, somebody, not me. But I want to communicate to you that it's not me, and don't worry who. But my lifestyle is shirts are washed every Tuesday. Again, so the noun is plural, so it's are, and then washed. Okay, that's past tense. Okay, let's get one more. How about my hair? Hair is uncountable, so it becomes a singular verb. So is cut by let's say by a famous stylist in Tokyo. My hair is only cut. We'll say is cut only. We'll say cut only by. All right, so that means my hairs, or my normal routine, my normal system is in Tokyo by this famous stylist. All right, and that's another important part. So you can say the actor. So in this case, yeah, the actor is the stylist, right? I want to tell you who does it by famous stylist, but the focus is still focus on the hair. Don't focus on, right, here's the normal version. A famous stylist cuts my hair. All right, so now I think, yeah, the reason why the focus is on the stylist, this person, this human cuts my hair. But maybe don't worry about him. Don't worry about her or him. Focus on me. My hair, my very important hair, my very important hair. That's the picture I want to communicate to you. Okay, so is cut. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Present. This is what? This would be present passive, maybe? I don't even know. This is past passive. So yep, there are versions where something is normal and could be those three reasons. I don't know who. I don't know who. It's unimportant, or it's obvious, right? And it's not. Then if you have both of these, then that's a good case to practice this present passive style. Okay, and is that enough? Let's go one more. Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep going. So yeah, this is a good, this is lesson 12. We've done lots of noun management. So let's do some verb action communication. I don't know how to explain it. Let's just do one more. Let's do the future passive, I guess. Put those words together and let's use some examples. So how about let's go from the past. Your package was delivered on Tuesday. Okay, so it was delivered. Who did it? The post office, or who? I don't know. Who cares? The important part is, yeah, your package was delivered. So it is, you have it now. Okay, but let's say it's no, actually, on your smartphone or website, it'll say it's coming now, and then it will. So this is future, and now you have to combine them. It will. So here we've got future is going to be will plus one of these to be verbs. To be is, meaning is or was or were, all those different types. But remember that will is one of these auxiliary verbs. So will is in the group of auxiliary verbs, and that means the next verb is going to be the base style, the base style, which is just to, and then the verb to swim, to go, whatever, and then cut the to. So that in this case it's be. So will be, and then again the past tense version of the main verb. So this one is crazy. Will plus be, and then the past tense of delivered. All right, so we're really mixing styles. So I agree. This is in the future, but the verb is past, and then the in the middle is present, but we've got that will, meaning it's in the future. Okay, by who? I don't know. Don't worry, but it's after now. And let's move this all down. And how about another one? So my test score, let's say, so not now. It will be released tomorrow at noon. Okay, so I took a test. Now I'm waiting for the score. I want to know the score, but I have to wait. It will be released online or on a website at noon tomorrow. Who? I don't know. The school, or the class, or the school system, or the website. It will be released. Okay. And let's see. How about how about this one? So, one student asked me about this, and I said, "Oh, that's a good example." So let's say on Sunday, you will be forgiven at church, right? So that's kind of the student asking me about Christian culture, or the Christian style. And if you go to church, you tell the people, you tell the priest or minister, saying, "Oh, I feel sorry, I feel bad." Then if you do that, you will be forgiven and you can go to heaven. So you will be forgiven. Okay, that's another example. So 3 different styles: the present tense, the past tense. That's usually students are familiar with that. I was, my bag was found, or but then you got don't forget the present tense, present passive. Okay, then also we got the future passive. Okay, so we're really mixing styles. And for the passive, all you need is that focus, not on the person who did it, but focus on whatever kind of received that action. Does the verb gets kind of flipped around, or the direction of the verb. Okay, so it is tricky. You have to manage. If it's plural, my shirts are. Single, my computer is. Let's do look at this one. So you can say, "I am forgiven every Sunday," right? So I am forgiven, and then I guess by who? By God, right? For example. Now here's the last thing, a little mini topic adding on here. So I am forgiven. This is also kind of the pattern that we use for example, I am tired. I am tired. I'm tired, right? So this is another tricky topic that my students have trouble with. I'm tired, or they want to say I'm tiring. Which one is it? I'm tired, or so I was so exciting when I went to Disneyland. Okay, now, yeah, it seems like a 50-50. Well, which one is it? I'm exciting. I am interesting. And so I think we can use this passive style to remember that, yeah, this is a passive pattern. I am tired. That effect comes to me, or happens to me. I was so excited. My sister is very interested. Okay, now I usually a textbook does not put this in the passive style, but I think it is. I mean, it's the same. It's the same pattern. So my sister, I am so excited when I go to Disneyland. My little sister will be very interested. Okay, now the one thing that's tricky is that for these ones, we don't say I'm tired by. Let's say I'm tired by, let's see, long train rides, right? So that's the train ride happens. The effect happens to me. Usually we say I'm tired of. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm of. That's just often. I'm tired of. That's often attached there. I'm excited. I'm excited. Often that one you might be excited to go to Disneyland. Excited to go. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to watch. Yeah, so that one has kind of a. We don't usually say I'm excited by Disneyland. That is a little strange. So to visit Disneyland. So yeah, that one is there. And then other one, will be interested by, I don't know, science. Yeah, that is also strange. Interested. We usually say interested in. I don't know why. So each of these words, which I think are in this passive family, have a strange of or to or in. It is case by case. It takes practice. My sister, let's see, we'll go back to is. My sister is now very interested in science. Okay, so that's kind of the bonus topic of the passive, is that these types of effect verbs use the same passive patterns. So you got what? Tired, amazed, excited, bored, interested. She's very annoyed, very frustrated. So these frustrated, yeah, these are verbs that happen to somebody, to you or to another character, by or from something else. Irritated. So all different kinds. Anyway, that's enough. So, yep, I recommend it. You have to produce your own original sentences to get this style really into your hands and into your voice. It's not enough just to understand. You really have to make your own. If you like, you can put them in the comments below, and I'll try to help you with them. But now we'll see you in the next video.